What's going on, fellow Walking Dead fans? Solid Dave Snake back here, bringing you a review on the brand new Walking Dead Hospital Doors building set by McFarlane Toys. And I was very happy whenever this was first announced being made, because this building set takes us all the way back to that pilot episode, Days Gone By, whenever Rick Grimes first awoke from his coma and had a run-in with his very first walkers in this brand new apocalyptic world. And this building set is very tiny and very cheap. It was only $12. I found it at my local Walmart, and you actually get a lot of bang for your buck for your $12 out of this building set. It is really nice. And before we take a closer look at it, I normally don't go over the packaging on these building sets, but I thought this one was pretty nice. Gives you a nice picture of the little diorama when it's done here on the front. 112 pieces. On all the building sets, you get pictures of the main actor represented in the set. So we get a nice picture of Rick Grimes there on the side, and then details of the set on the back. So pretty cool. But let's get this baby up close and give you a close look at this set. There is a lot of detail to the inner workings of this set. For 112 pieces, it sure looks like it's more. And we'll break everything down, but before we do that, let me give you an up-close look at this Rick Grimes, because he is a very unique Rick for these building set figures. All the previous Ricks have kind of looked the same. This is the most different, of course, being in his hospital gown with that bandage wrapped around his waist from where he was shot. Kind of has a little bit of a stubbly beard from growing while he was in the coma. So, a really neat little Rick Grimes here. And this set does come with a stand for the figure as well. However, you are not going to need it for him, because you want to put him on the stand inside the set. And it comes with a little extra detailed piece. This previously came with the prison tower and prison gate. Little shoe piece here. And the rest of the pieces are all confined to the inner workings of this hospital hallway, which of course has that iconic "Don't Open Dead Inside" written on the two parts of the door, with the zombie hands coming out. Cafeteria is up above that, and I love how they did the hands coming out of the door, although they are a little pink in skin tone. Would have been nice if they would have had a little more painted detail, but they're all kind of just pink. And even as far as having a chain and board going through the door handles, which you actually have to insert those door handles within the door. So you have to fit them through the chain and then slide that little board through at the very end. And the words "Don't Open Dead Inside" really did come out nice. Exactly how it looked on the show. And once again, the walls of this building set look great, just like previous building sets. And there are a lot of new pieces on this. Of course, the actual wall itself has different kind of darkened paint schemes to it to give it a more worn look, and even have little blood pieces on one of the tiles and one of the wall pieces there, which really came out nice. Another one up top here behind the cords hanging. And if I move this cord to the side, you can see the exit sign, which came out real nice. However, these cords, this one kind of wants to fall off a little easy on this side. They do not have any extra painted detail. They are just straight up black. So that is one of the only complaints I have in this set. With that and on the decal pieces of the floor. There's not a lot of painted detail on them either. On this piece, a couple of the pieces are painted brown, but there's not much difference on those floor pieces in paint variation. And to really look good, you'd almost have to go in there and paint some of that yourself to bring out some of the detail. And it just stands out so bad with those and the cables. The cables not so much, but the floor especially, just because everything else is so detailed. Having the handrails going along the wall, this side coming down, this door is actually functioning. You can open that up. And this would be functioning as well if you didn't have all this going on here. And to show you how that works on the back, all those hands coming out get inserted in this black piece back here. And you kind of have to wedge it on the bottom of the door frame and the top of the door frame. So it kind of pokes out a little bit on this side, but it's not that noticeable because of the ceiling tiles. Kind of block the black piece coming up above the door. And I really love how they did these ceiling tiles with the pieces that hold it in place being all broken and mangled in different angles. It just really came out nice. So a great piece, very small, and very happy they did this. It's nice to get an iconic scene. There's not much going on the back, but just to give you a look, I'll flip it around. But for $12, I highly recommend this. This just looks cool, just displayed in a little part of your living room, even. So, alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed the review. This is a quick one, just a small set to go over, but there are going to be a lot more building set reviews coming in the future. So I'll catch you later.